Now at 5 a.m., WKYT this morning, Ted Cruz has ended his campaign for president, and Bernie Sanders remains hopeful after a big win in the Indiana primary. More from the campaign trail, including the Vermont senator's trip to Lexington today. Just ahead.
Lexington police say a man has died after crashing his motorcycle last night. Now investigators are trying to figure out what led to the crash.
And an overnight carjacking in Lexington is under investigation right now. We'll have the latest from police as they continue to look for a suspect. Coming up on WKYT this morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good Wednesday morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Michelle Chamberlain.
And I'm Bill Bryant. We're the hump day of Derby Week. What about that? Big day over there. The Derby Festival activities continue. The great steamboat race will be this evening. So we'll
That'll be fun.
See who wins that up and down the river.
It's a busy week. I ran into a woman yesterday from Louisville. She was here. You were here too. And she just said the traffic is already getting crazy there.
Yeah, it's getting wild around there. And of course, around all of Kentucky, some cooler temperatures. And that's interesting ahead of Derby. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, and the tough part for the Great Steamboat Race today is the rain. Yeah, the rain slides on in once again for today. Yesterday, it was only a 30–40% chance of rain, mainly north of I-64, and that's pretty much where we had it. A couple light showers, that was about it. Today is a much better opportunity. We're going back to the widespread rain, and that's back to the north of us right now, but afternoon and evening, look for that rain to move on in. Temperatures at 47 degrees right now in Lexington. That's a little bit chilly as you step out the door. Once we hit the afternoons, we're going to be there in the lower 60s and also with those gusty showers and thunderstorms, but that's not the focus of the forecast. Obviously, it's Oaks and Derby. We're going to be watching those days very closely. I'll show you if we're expecting any rain now coming up.
All right, thank you very much. We've talked a lot about the presidential campaign this year, and it has been very interesting. And the 2016 presidential race is getting tighter following last night's Indiana primary.
GOP frontrunner Donald Trump was not only victorious in the Hoosier state, but he now looks to be the Republican nominee after Senator Ted Cruz announced he is ending his presidential campaign. On the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders scored a major upset win over Hillary Clinton. We'll have much more on the campaign shakeup throughout our show this morning. Now, before the Indiana primary results were announced, Bernie Sanders was busy trying to sway voters in the bluegrass ahead of Kentucky's primary, which is in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, May 17th. The Vermont senator held a rally in Louisville last night, and then later today, his campaign will hold another rally in Lexington. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us live with the details. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. If Bernie Sanders' rally in Louisville last night is any indication of what his rally here at Heritage Hall will look like tonight, this will be a large and very energetic political event. The doors for the Vermont Senators' rally will open at 4, and the event itself will start at 7. Sanders is fresh off a big win in Indiana, and he is aiming to take Kentucky too during our primary on May 17th. He will be talking to voters in Lexington tonight about his plans to fix what he says is a rigged economy. Sanders will also detail his ideas for health care and immigration. He was joined on stage in Louisville last night by a couple undocumented immigrants who support his plan to lay out a path to citizenship. While Sanders has to get past Hillary Clinton before he can take on the Republican nominee, he's still setting his sights on the GOP's frontrunner, Donald Trump.
American people will not elect a candidate who insults every group that you can think of virtually every day.
Now, that is a sentiment that has also been echoed by Hillary Clinton. She and her husband have also been campaigning in Kentucky this week, trying to drum up support for their campaign ahead of our primary. Voters now have 13 days to choose between Clinton and Sanders. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
And for complete campaign coverage throughout the day, download the WKYT News app, and we'll have the latest.
New this morning, Lexington police are trying to figure out what led to a deadly motorcycle crash near the University of Kentucky campus. It happened around 9:30 last night after a man crashed his motorcycle into a concrete wall along South Upper Street between Boulevard and Scott Streets. Police tell us the driver was taken to UK Hospital where he died shortly after arrival. The victim's name has not been released. A crash reconstruction unit was called to the scene to help determine the cause of that crash.
Well, new this morning, we are learning more about an overnight carjacking that happened here in Lexington.
Police say an armed man stole a woman's car on Center Parkway around 2:30 this morning. Officers later located the suspect and the stolen car, but that's when he decided to take off. WKYT's Caitlin Center joins us now live with the latest from police. Good morning, Caitlin.
Here's what we know. Details fuzzy this hour, but everything is being right now released, a little convoluted. A call went out over the radio for a stolen car. Police spotted a car that had crashed into a building at 3rd and Shropshire. And that car, they say, is the same one stolen from a woman in the early morning hours. Certainly some frightening moments for a woman when about 2:30 this morning, she in her car had her car taken from her. She says the man pointed a gun at her before taking the car and making a quick getaway. She told police that he was wearing a black hoodie, tie-dye jeans or sweatpants, paired with a yellow hat. Now police say they have some leads after finding a gun in the car. So far they are not saying if they found any other items in the car that also had some front end damage. Police say there is not any damage to the building on 3rd Street, and they say the man driving actually jumped out of that car before it crashed. So again, police still putting together the pieces after a carjacking in the overnight hours of Lexington. Started on one part of town and ended up there at 3rd and Shropshire. A late night robbery on the University of Kentucky campus is under investigation this morning. Just before 11 last night, the university issued a campus alert to all students and staff saying an armed robbery had taken place between the Gatton Business and Economics building and Memorial Hall. At this time, it is unclear if anyone was injured during the robbery. WKYT News still working to try to gather further details from UK police on that.
Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused a fire that destroyed a large Scott County home. That fire started yesterday morning at a home on Browns Mill Road. Firefighters say there wasn't much they could do to save the home. No one was injured in the fire, but neighbors and fire officials say a dog was killed. Investigators say they are also looking into whether yesterday's fire is connected to the 3 other house fires in the last week that occurred in Jessamine and Garrett counties. Police have said those 3 cases are arson. A well-known restaurant chain will help raise money for a Lexington police officer who's battling pancreatic cancer. Throughout today, all Lexington area Raising Cane's restaurants will donate 20% of sales to Detective Philip Harrison. The money raised will help pay Harrison's medical bills. Detective Harrison is a 19-year veteran of the Lexington Police Department. The department says a GoFundMe page has also been set up to help Detective Harrison. It has already raised over $60,000.
A 10-year-old Lexington boy received a big honor at the annual Lexington Police Department's awards banquet. Last March, Antonio Reese was shot in his head while he was riding in the back of his family's SUV. In the last 14 months, Antonio has undergone 5 brain surgeries. His mom says although it is a struggle, every day her son continues to amaze her. And last night, Antonio was recognized for determination and was awarded the Citizen Courage Medal for his perseverance and continuously positive attitude.
Grateful for the Lexington Police Department. They get a lot of cases throughout the year, but for them to truly adore and love my son enough to give him this award means more to us than anything, truly.
The community has rallied around Antonio and his family over the last year through donations and fundraisers. They've now raised enough money so that Antonio can get a full-time service dog.
Murder, the U.S. Navy, and the Big Easy. Put them all together and you get the hugely popular show that is NCIS New Orleans, which you can watch right here on WKYT every Tuesday night. Now, recently we were invited for a behind-the-scenes look at the show. The crime drama follows naval criminal investigators working on military crimes, and it's shot entirely on location in New Orleans. The show's actors say they love getting to show off such an incredible city. NCIS New Orleans has already been picked up for a 3rd season. Shooting for it should start in July. You can see the full behind-the-scenes look on our website at WKYT.com or on our app.
The interesting thing is find out what long days they work to put that program together. You know?
What did they say? Eight days,
Something
12-hour
like that.
days for one episode?
Long shifts,
yes,
right?
Very long.
WKYT this morning is just getting started. So good to have you with us. Here it is Wednesday morning, and we're coming up on 5:10.
Its presence alone is enough to draw attention, but the world's largest potato has a big secret. Find out what that secret is after the break.
We're dry this morning, but that's not going to be the case later on today. I'm going to show you when this rain moves on in hour by hour. I've built a graphic for you, and that's coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It is 47 degrees right now here in the city of Lexington, 48 in Frankfort, Lawrenceburg, and also Peaks Mill, Georgetown. If you work your way off into Cynthiana, typically one of our cold spots, and we're holding on to the 40s. Maysville, Mayslick, good morning to you guys. Brooksville, go back toward Vanceburg. It's a pretty chilly start. We're there in the mid to upper 40s. And then you go southbound, we're still there in the 50s, but 50 degrees, 48 degrees. You're not going to feel that difference as you step out the door. It's kind of chilly walking out early this morning. Good news here is we don't have much going on. A couple of sprinkles showing up in southeastern Kentucky, but that's about it. The main rain threat actually comes later on today, and you can see that back toward the north with that front pushing on in, and that front will make its way south and southeast as we go through your day. Watch what happens, okay? We hit noontime. Noontime, not a great chance of rain. It looks like it's just sliding into the northwestern portions at that time, so most of us staying dry right around noon. It's after that we start to see the widespread rain move on in, and that'll drop our temperatures too to the upper 50s later on this afternoon. Gusty winds, and then throw in some rain, and it's just not going to feel that great. It's not going to look good either. We're talking showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. Those thunderstorms, no severe weather threat out of these. What we're going to be seeing, just some heavy rain pushing on in, and that will last through the evening. Once we head off into the night, it fades away tomorrow morning at 39 degrees. Let's talk about that threat as we go through out the rest of the day. Most of us are going to be dealing with some of those showers and thunderstorms. I would say it moves in the far northwestern zones at right around noontime, maybe a little bit before, but then it slides southeast. I would say around here in Lexington, you're talking anywhere from noon to about 3 p.m. and then 3 to 6 p.m. down toward the southeast. So that's for today. Then we hit tomorrow. You're talking about very chilly conditions. Temperatures won't get out of the 50s tomorrow. After a start of 39 degrees, that's just not good this time of year. This is your time to just continue to hold on to that coat because we're still going through that phase. Remember, early May, we still have some of those cold shots that we like to call blackberry winter, okay? That's typically early May, and it's typically when blackberries in full bloom. So yeah, we're holding on to that blackberry winter. That's old folklore for you. Friday, there you go at 69 degrees, and that day looks good. Saturday, here's the deal with Saturday. It looks good, it'll feel great, 75 degrees, but there is a small chance of rain in the forecast as we slide towards your Saturday, especially late in the day. That is your best bet. When I say late, I'm talking more of your evening hours. Then we'll get a couple of rumbles of thunder there Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But nobody really cares about Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday this 7-day forecast. Everybody's looking at that Friday and Saturday. Can we make plans? Can we go here? Can we go there? Can we have parties? And I'd say absolutely. You got the green light. Just know that as we get a little bit closer, get a little bit more confidence in these weather models on are we going to see rain or not.
And I'm thinking, what do you wear?
Yeah,
what can I wear? Do I need a jacket?
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks good temperature-wise. I don't see any problems with that. It's just the rain. We got to watch for that.
Yeah, wear something really festive and then have to have a raincoat. It
Right.
doesn't quite
Or you
work.
could get a derby hat that's like an umbrella.
That's true.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
There you go.
Probably look like a dork.
Money maker right there.
5:16 is our time this morning on WKYT on your Wednesday.
A mobile advertisement is turning heads across the country, or the county rather, just like that umbrella hat would, right?
Right.
But don't let it fool you.
This side of the giant potato truck might say it's real, but it's really just a giant metal roving billboard created by Idaho potato farmers to encourage folks to eat more spuds. The truck was created in 2012 to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Idaho Potato Commission. Now the 6-ton metal spud makes annual trips across the country each summer. The commission says if the potato were real, it would take 10,000 years to grow.
It looks real.
Yeah, while waiting for that meal.
You know, they should make like vegetable trucks so that kids will eat vegetables.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah,
Promote
why
that,
not?
yeah. Good to have you along on WKYT this morning on your Wednesday, hump day, with a lot more on the way on this Kentucky Derby week.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll have a look at your money.
Many working moms and dads are making ends meet on their own, and Jim Beam is toasting a major milestone. I'm Marley Hall, and I'll have those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Good morning. Welcome back into WKYT this morning. It's 5:20 right now. A popular brand of green tea is being recalled.
And a new study on working parents shows some surprising results. Marley Hall has the latest on your money.
A new Career Builder survey finds 2 in 5 working moms and working dads are the sole breadwinners for their families. But the data shows working dads are almost 3 times more likely to earn $50,000 or more. But when it comes to spending time with the kids, most working moms come out on top. U.S. stocks tumbled Tuesday after evidence China's economy is slowing down. The Dow lost 140 points. The Nasdaq dropped 54. The Republic of Tea is recalling one of its green tea blends as a precaution because of possible salmonella contamination. The California-based company says it's voluntarily recalling its organic turmeric ginger green tea. No illnesses have been reported. Jim Beam has produced its 14 millionth barrel of bourbon since Prohibition was repealed in 1933. That's a first in the bourbon industry. Company officials say the spirit is now an international symbol of Kentucky's heritage. That's your Money Watch. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. In New York, I'm Marley Hall.
All right, time this morning is 5:22. Up and at it here on your Wednesday morning as we get things off and rolling. Great to have you along. We have a lot more news coming up. Our news team is busy this morning.
Yes, they are, and we have sports next.
On the way next, we talk more about the Kentucky Derby, the Kentucky Oaks, and last night, EKU served up UK another loss. We've got the highlights next in sports.
It is a pretty cool start to the day. We're holding on to temperatures there in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. There is a slight chance at a couple of sprinkles, a passing light shower, especially for the southeast during the morning hours, a slight chance. Not everybody sees that, but the bulk of the rain actually comes later on this afternoon. Starts at noon in the far northwestern zones, slides southbound as we go through the day. I'm going to break that down for you coming up in just a few minutes. Let's check out sports, see what's going on.
Trader Dale Romans has had several Derby contenders over the years, but he's never won the big race. But with Brody's Cause this year, Romans is really optimistic. Brody's Cause finished 7th in the Tampa Bay Derby, but then came from behind to win the Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland after being 10 lengths back.
Well, you know, he was starting to peak right now, and he in the Bluegrass, he ran so well, and he was going into it doing so good. I don't know that he could have moved forward. But I was just hoping he maintains and is good. That's all we need. He's got all the factors. He's got the pedigree. He's got the size and conformation and the look about him. But the biggest thing is he's got whatever a great horse has is intelligence. And it's just a very smart horse. He'll let you train on him. He'll let you do what you need to do, and he'll take the cues from his riders.
They'll run at the Kentucky Oaks Friday at Churchill Downs, and the only daughter of 2009 Oaks winner Rachel Alexandra is the favorite. Rachel's Valentina drawing the 11 hole and is the 7-2 favorite to win. Rachel's Valentina, seen here working along the rail with Stop Charging Maria, was second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies and second in the Ashland Stakes, both at Keeneland. She'll be challenged by Catherine Sophia, who ran third in the Ashland.
I'm real happy with her progression. I think she's going forward. I don't know if she's just getting better or if she's just mad because she got beat, but real happy with where she's at.
Kentucky hosting EKU last night at Cliff Hagan Stadium, and it's 2-0 Wildcats in the third. Javon Shelby officially out of his April-long slump. Shelby clubs his 4th home run of the week. A line drive, 2-run shot makes it 4-0. EKU rallied to take the lead. But the story of this game was Colonel's pitcher Chris Cervantes. He goes 6 innings of 1-hit shutout baseball. In the 8th, Cervantes gets Tristan Pompey looking to end a UK threat. EKU takes it over Kentucky 5-4. UK hosts number 8 South Carolina this weekend. That's a look at sports. Have a great day.